Hello everybody, hope that you're fine. I'm good. Welcome for this new video for the review of the game of Real Madrid against Valencia. So like and subscribe if you love this content, and then let's start the review. It was an opportunity for Real Madrid to put pressure on Barcelona before his game against Real Betis, and to be really focused for the game against Arsenal in the Champions League. And Real Madrid missed that opportunity with the defeat, not even a draw, but a defeat at Santiago Bernabeu against Valencia 2-1, and very bad performance for Real Madrid, because when you see, and I'll go straight, even the content of the game was really bad for Real Madrid, and I'll almost say that it's really deserved for Valencia. Not that was for Valencia, or I didn't want the victory of Real Madrid, but you know, the content is true. Real Madrid sometimes when they play is not like the best content you get, but at least for me today it was too much. It was too much, because when you see spaces, it was a lot. It was a lot. There was a lot of spaces. I think almost the whole game it was a lot. It was just that Valencia, they were not really taking those opportunities seriously, you know. And then when they got an advantage in the final minute, they took it, and then they were able to score, you know. But first of all, as I was saying, the game was really low. As I said, the game was really low, like in terms of speed, and in terms of creativity. It's like they were not forcing too much. Yes, that's what I can say. They're not really forcing the game. They were just trying to like take their time, and they will see what will happen, because you know sometimes when they accelerate a little bit, players of Real Madrid, you could see change. But it was like they were just waiting, and then for a moment they will get accelerator, and you know, and then that was the case with Vinicius. Vinny tried, and yes, I think he was one of the best players of Real Madrid today. He got a penalty, and then unfortunately for him, he missed it. And it's not simple, but I think he was able to come back on track in a very good way, because he scored the equalizer at that moment in the second half for Real Madrid. But when you see the whole game of Real Madrid, you could see that it wasn't enough. A lot of bad luck. Yes, I got to say that, a lot of bad luck for Real Madrid. But it's, I think also is that because they were not pushing so much as they could, because you know, I think it's when they realized that they were not that Valencia scored. That's why I'm thinking also maybe they were really also focused on the Champions League. So I don't know. But you know, what I have to say is just that as the game was moving on, I think Real Madrid, the way they were playing was not the right one. Yes, it wasn't the right one, because as I was watching the game, I didn't realize that what is happening here. It's like both teams, they are not like in a hurry to score, maybe to try to get a victory. Yes, that was what my feeling when I was watching the game, because I couldn't understand that Real Madrid, they are fighting for the title. They're at home against Valencia, who is a team who is not really in a very good shape right now. But it's like they were watching them play, and then it was that also saw they said that Valencia, they were a little bit afraid, like they were not pushing too much. They were waiting, and then they were losing more quickly. But Real Madrid, we know with all the quality and the talent on the team, like they can score and then be make their game easy, because Ancelotti made some changes, like as the game was moving on, he was making changes, giving some players rest before the game, but it's like they were not leading on the scoring. So that's why I don't understand like the plan. What was the plan for Real Madrid today? But I think they really missed it. They really missed it. And then at the end of the day, it's a defeat. It's a defeat. And yes, not a good game for Real Madrid. And also Kylian Mbappe, complicated game. He didn't score. He tried, so most of the time he was down. And not a good game for him. I think it has the image of the whole team of Real Madrid. You know, they have not shown good things today. Yes, sorry, they have not shown a very good thing. It was the debut for the goalkeeper, but fortunately for him, a defeat. Even if he got just one save, but I think it wasn't enough for him to help Real Madrid. As I said, Bellingham, not too much. So he was fighting, trying what he could do. Luka Modric was there, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It was too low for me. Too low for me for Real Madrid. That's why I think it wasn't a surprise if you see that the way Valencia was leading in the first half with that goal of Jakabi. And it's true, Real Madrid equalized, but I think it has been disallowed. But as I said, Valencia did play as they could, and then they've done it perfectly. They've done it well, and so they've been rewarded with that victory. And then also shout out to Mamashvili, because when you see the a lot of saves, I think that's what helped him and Valencia to get the victory, because I think he was around eight or I think seven, eight or nine, like in terms of saves. So it shows that the way it was really there, like the final opportunity by Rudiger and a very good save of Mamashvili, and that is very good for him, and then he has helped Valencia. So I don't want to be. It's like I don't want to be bad with Real Madrid, but we have to say truth sometimes. For me, they were not playing as they really wanted that victory, or maybe they were thinking that the game would be a little bit easier, but it wasn't the case. Yes, that's what I'm thinking about the way that Real Madrid was taking that game at home against Valencia. But for Valencia, I would say like good thing, good coaching of the manager, because he made some changes, and then by the changes, it's where the game, the goal came. Like the assist for Rafami. Rafami was on the bench and then he entered, and I don't remember the guy who scored, but it was a former player of Real Madrid. I think he has been formed at La Fabrica of Real Madrid, something like that. But not a good performance of Real Madrid. So now we'll see the result of the game of Barcelona this evening, and maybe if you'll still be, there will still left a lot of opportunities for Real Madrid, because if Barcelona win this evening, they will come at 6 points over Real Madrid before the Clasico. But if it's not a victory, I think that's going to be good for Real Madrid. Like the gap will be like maybe uh, just 3 points if it's a defeat, or maybe 4 points if it's a draw. So we'll see what will happen after the game of Barcelona. So not a bad entrance of Hendrik, but sometimes he's too much in the area and everything. But I think for Hendrik is good now. He's getting minute, and also the same for other goal. Yeah, that's the case. It's not that they will play all the games, but at least if you get 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 15 minutes, it will be good for both of them. Not much to say, just bad performance of Real Madrid with that defeat 2-1. So like and subscribe if you love this content, and then see you for the next review. God bless. Bye bye.